nothing
See,
really. There's nothing really
I feel
like
like I saw the name
supernatural about it.
I feel like I saw the name in passing, but I didn't really pay it much mind or look into it. So like this one for once is kind of new to me.
Hmm. Uh,
I'm googling it.
well, stream's up, so.
Okay. But yeah, she mentioned the Bunny Man. I'm just like, the first thing that comes to mind is this, and I sent her, well, her and Izzy both actually. Oh jeez, no, don't focus on the mic.
Okay. Fuck it. Hold on. No. No. Hold on,
What?
game. I'm not fucking letting you get away with that shit. They just straight up pointed out the fact that Detroit was a stopping point on the Underground Railroad for slavery. No. That's no. It's like saying
Man,
fuck.
I think that ship had sailed when they named that one chapter the Midnight Train.
Well, but at least that's being somewhat subtle. Like you could say it was inspired. Straight
So
up.
it was a Midnight Train.
But there's still some subtlety. This is straight up just telling you. This is just like, do you get it? Like, oh my god. But as gentle as a monkey trying to fuck a football.
Oh my god.
Thank you. I don't even know what you were saying. I was too busy yelling about how unfucking subtle your game. I'm continuing.
She likes your interior decorating. It really reflects your personality.
I am very white.
Oh
Fair.
my.
That's fair. I am extremely white. But no, seriously.
She was like, I like your interior decorating. It really reflects your personality. I mean, it's just like, what?
Really affects your person.
It's like she just heard you in the middle of ranting, like, maybe this is a bad time. Backs off.
Still as a fucking train wreck. On a boat. Oi. Also, hello, second viewer. I was too busy yelling about how unsubtle this game is sometimes.
Yes, I am going into the comments. Let me see here.
Son of bitch.
After what happened today, the country's on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters.
Right now.
Humans have no choice but to
Maybe
destroy.
second person will come back.
Yeah, don't worry about that too much.
I thought Kemsky knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did, but you chose not to ask.
I chose not to play his twisted little game. There was no reason to kill that android. I saw a photo of Amanda at Kamsky's place. She was his
So she doesn't trust you anymore.
I don't think I've had a thing where she's fully trusted me. Also, I just don't even know what the fuck you are, lady.
I'm not a
There you go.
How many
She's an interface.
I don't see how that question pertains to your
Oh, did they say it?
Just now.
I was not paying attention.
She said that he modeled the interface after her because she was his old teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
Find
28 questions!
Bitch, I got a lot of questions right now. You might want to sit the fuck down.
You're the only one who can You're the only one who can prevent this civil war, Neo. I mean Connor.
We're on to something. We just need more time, I'm sure. Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security. Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close. You're always saying you can't.
Oh yeah, no, we're definitely Doctor Strange in it now.
Yep.
We can solve it.
Because I just remembered where this is.
Can't you back me up this
Yes.
one time? There's nothing I can do. We're back on homicide, and the android returns to cyberlife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
The place he was sent.
I don't believe we've had a conversation. And we're not going to now. Bye.
Yeet.
Excuse me while I set down while I get my robo ass prints on your desk.
I know we could have solved this case.
Okay, something bugs me about the way he said that line. No, nobody said that line. It's the finger, like the pointing. I know we could have solved this case. Like he's pointing at the ground, like that's the case. The case is the ground. Like
He might have been pointing to the case file on the desk.
maybe.
Demons rise up. Chaos. We could have stopped it. Now it's too late.
When you refused to kill that android in Kamsky's place, you put yourself in her shoes. You showed empathy. Empathy's a human emotion.
I don't know why I did it. I might not be qualified to judge, but you're an outstanding police officer. A good person.
Well, here comes Perkins. That was the FBI.
I'm sorry, but and a good person and a hell of a kisser. Wait, what?
Oh, don't feed the fires of shipping, man.
Look, I don't. I'm honestly pretty against that. But I mean, just because it's just fucking weird. But between those two specifically. But
Actually, someone made a very good point. With someone made a very good point with the whole Hank gets more upset every time you die. Now, what's your theory on that?
sorry, say it again.
Why Hank gets more upset every time you die?
It's because of the fact that he does see human. Okay. He does see human, kind of like human emotions and human aspects in him. So seeing him die and then just come back a bunch of times, like that's a mind fuck.
It is.
But also the fact that, I mean, let me put it this way. To put this in the simplest term I can possibly say, let's say you have. Excuse me. Let's say you have a vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
Let's say you break that vacuum cleaner. Like, I don't know, something gets sucked into it, it overheats, it blows up, whatever. You wake up the next morning, it's there again. Undamaged. Perfectly fine. You use it for a while, it breaks, same thing happens. And it keeps happening, and it keeps happening, and it keeps happening. And it's just this, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, even excluding human emotion, it's still fucking weird.
Yeah. Okay, so that was my original. That was my original theory, and I mean it still kind of is because you're right. That is super jarring. But someone
Also,
also made a
I'm gonna
point.
I'm gonna stop you for 1 second. Uh, Clancy Brown with the best line of the game. You fucking cocksucker! Punch. Clancy, you're good people.
Um,
Hey, Connor.
but yeah,
Talking to you, asshole.
so
Where you going?
yeah, that was my original
Talking to you.
theory. And it still kind of is, but also someone made this whole point on how, like, for instance, and like we've made this point before, like when they're opening the door to like, that could have like a pursued suspect behind, like right behind it.
Hmm.
Like, in spite of Hank being all like, "Oh yeah, I hate androids," it's like, yes, tough android who cannot feel pain and get damaged too easily, get behind my soft, squishy, aging human body. And like someone made a point, this game, if you play your cards right, this game starts to really push it in a father-son context.
Hmm.
In fact, I think if you get the now I have to double check this, but I think if you get like the highest like social bond between them, like how it will be promoted to like friend or whatever. I think the highest one is actually dad.
Okay.
And Hank lost his son. So every time that Connor dies, it reminds him of that.
But hold on. And that's a fair case. But and I knew you were going to bring up the son the second you mentioned there was a theory. So I had a feeling you were going there. But there's one issue I have with that. One of the first times that he can die is like what? When Hank's around. It can happen like during the interrogation.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that right then and there he thinks of Connor as a son.
Oh, yeah, no, at that point, it's probably more of the, what the fuck? I mean more so in, like, the later points.
But by that point, like, of seeing him die and come back, that would disassociate me. Real quick.
I don't know about that. And to be honest, like, it is very easy. Like, Connor looks awfully human. Let's be real here. He looks very human. And he looks like a young man. I don't remember how old Cole would be at this point. I don't remember what point he was born.
But but here's the thing. And I get
I
what
think
you...
it would be more of an instinctive thing, is what I mean. Like, knee-jerk reaction.
Like, I get what you mean, but...
I mean, it's also kind of telling that... It's also kind of telling that he just suddenly up and decided to start playing Russian roulette with himself when Connor came into the picture.
Well, no, hold on. There's no evidence that he wasn't doing that before.
I mean, that's true.
In fact, truth be told, considering his behavior, it actually kind of seems to indicate he was doing that, or at least attending to, as he so elegantly put it, drinking that much alcohol is not good for your health. Well, that's the point.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, there's probably a chance that he was doing it. But, I mean, how many times can you really play Russian roulette with yourself before?
Well, Russian roulette specifically, maybe not. But
True.
he has openly stated that, he's literally drinking to eventually kill himself.
Yeah.
If not by, getting drunk enough to just say, fuck it. But this is really fucking grim. Just to slightly lighten the mood.
Happy conversation.
I paused so I could state the fact that his password is fucking hilarious.
Wait, what was it again?
His password is fucking password.
Oh, right.
So, but no, again, I get what you mean, but
Where is Jericho?
Oh, shit.
like I said, to state this once again, it's not a matter, to me at least, of... No, I didn't lie to him at the beginning. So I can talk to this putz. 4717.
Also, there's, No, never mind. I was thinking of a different chapter. I was about to say, there was a route, or there was an outcome that I wasn't sure on, but I think I was thinking of a different chapter. Oh, also, so, although I will say, so the Daniel, android, that does remind me. So, if you watch, Kevin's, Detroit live stream, it's like Detroit where I make all the bad choices. So, at the very beginning, everyone's like, go rescue the fish, and he's just like, what fish? Like he had already played through it apparently, but he never actually noticed the fish.
I didn't. Until, I think, like, my most recent playthrough, I never knew there was a fish there.
Yeah, but so, yeah, so everyone, like, in the chat just completely blows up. Go rescue the fish, go rescue the fish. And he's like, wait, what fish? And he, like, finally finds the fish, looks down at it, like, kind of kneels down to investigate. And he looks over at the chat, everyone's just,
shit.
rescue the fish, rescue the fish. And he just crosses his arms and goes, no, I don't think I will. Stands back up. And everyone absolutely flips their shit. But this is also the same group that's like, kill the child.
Well.
He's like, what kind of fucked up audience do
Well,
I
I mean,
have
did you... Well, hold on. Did you fucking see, that video I sent you? The one where he got... The one where he... Just to pause it again. The one where he got raided by both, Terrorizer and RT. And his response was just like, I just got 1,000 new viewers. Let's show him Bimpson. Just watch that video. Watch that video.
Oh my god.
Where am I? I reactivated you so you could help me. I must find Jericho. I don't recognize your voice. You're not one of us. I'll never tell you where Jericho is. Now leave me alone.
Okay, now I know how to solve this one. I was hoping to do it a different way, but unfortunately I don't have the frackin' the part for it, and I don't know how to get the part for it.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
We ask that you recognize our dignity,
Our hopes and our rights.
Ugh. Something real unnerving about that shit. I do like the fact that, like, all of this evidence comes into play.
Nice touch.
Like, you can do different things with it if you try to do different things. Of course, there's,
hey,
like,
it's
really...
RT. The jack that says RT.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Everything is alright. Don't worry.
Marcus, is that you? Why did you leave me?
I had no choice. They'd have killed us all. You'll be alright. I came to take you home.
Give me the location of Jericho. You gotta leave me. Jericho? Yes. Yes, of course.
And see, my biggest issue with this is the fact that why doesn't he just go, well, why don't you know where Jericho is, boss?
Right! all I can conclude is that his brain is really malfunctioning at the moment. That's the best I could come up with.
Fair.
Because he doesn't seem all there either.
Alright. You are not an action star. You don't get that line, you little putz. The single most satisfying moment in this game is beating the living shit out of this little shithead.
Oh god, right?
And Connor
just like straightening his tie like a fucking boss.
The tie was the kicker.
That's amazing.
Get the alarm now.
And just the fact that like if you and like it's
really though, like
it's the best like it's the most satisfying way to do that because oh my fucking god. You have to do it like that. You fucking have
look
to.
at that tree.
I know, right?
How big it was.
Yeah, there's so many different ways to find Jericho's location.
I imagine you could get you get a lot more of those cleared if you like actually went evil Connor. Because then you would have like a Pigeon Man and then like the Deviant couple.
Well, I mean that's the thing is there's yeah, if you killed somebody in the Eden Club, you had the two bodies there. If you if you've noticed the body of Carlos's android, if you saw him kill himself, then you'd have that. And there's so many ways to do it, and it is smooth how they do pull that off.
Yeah. I like that everything gets tied up in a nice tight package. Yeah, but just I think I've actually done the fight and lost like the first time I played, and then I won the second time because I was more so prepared for it.
Here we go. This is the part I fucked up on last time. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I actually thought this was like Car's last bit, but there's a couple parts before that. My mistake.
But yeah, no, like, but all that fight against Kevin, like, I don't really see the point of it all. Like, it's cool to watch and everything, but really, at the end of the day, all you need is that one smack that he gave to Hank. Wake up, Lieutenant!
Wake up, Lieutenant! Oh.
Go to sleep! Smacks back.
Wake up, you fucking bitch!
Oh no, they're all converging into one.
I mean, they're memes, they do that.
But yeah, no, so I've been watching a lot of, well, not watching, I've been listening to a lot of Birthday Massacre recently. When Sid went bringing up the whole Bunny Man thing, that reminded me of that one, music video to Leaving Tonight, by, who is it? By Hoot Lenses. It's fucking horrific. Like, Birthday Massacre, to my understanding, when they came out with one of their newer albums, they did like a music video contest, and I want to say this might have been one of the winners. It's certainly a very popular one. But oh my god, it's oof. It's actually inspired by the murder of Christine Jessup. So yeah.
I've tried listening to them like 3 or 4 times throughout the years, and I'm just like, it never sticks.
Oh hey, Barbaro's back.
Hey, buddy.
Hello, Barbaro. Detroit becomes sumo.
Oh fuck, that's a good one. He's the one guy that always wins.
Attack. Good boy.
That is one of the funniest moments in the game.
Oh yeah,
Sumo,
no, I absolutely
attack.
laughed my ass off.
Good boy.
Sumo is RA9.
I mean, wouldn't that be a fucking twist if Sumo was an android?
I can't accept it.
Okay, now the hardest part in this is going to be trying to get Luther to stay alive, because I couldn't do it during my last one.
I can't remember.
Like I said, I tried it the last time. It didn't click through, because I think I fucked up on a couple of, I think like
I might have to reload my game tonight and play through that ending part real quick, because like I'm not really too worried about tomorrow. We got a D&D session tomorrow night anyway, so
yeah. Well, you got a D&D session. I got a D&D session and a half.
oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, you didn't hear that? Yeah, me and Alice are going to be in
right.
an hour prior to get the fuck out of the dungeon so that we can fucking continue. Ugh, tongue.
And hopefully not drink more rubbing alcohol.
Look. I've shown you the fucking Sokka pictures, okay? When it comes to the... Okay, context for the viewers. So... There's a D&D session that we're both part of. There was a point where my character and a character named Ashling, which is not spelled the way it's pronounced.
It's an Irish name.
You're all Irish names, and I hate all of your names. I'm serious. I'm serious about if anything happens to my character, about just coming up with the dumbest fucking name ever, and just being like, you gotta spell it right, pronounce it this fucking way. Fuck
That'd
you.
be like a fucking Aztec name.
Dude,
Or Maya
don't
name.
don't throw ideas in my head like that. But no, so they were in a dungeon. My character and this Ashland character got separated from the group, and we found 2 jars, one of which apparently had, what was it, holy water?
We can assume.
Yeah.
The description was it makes you feel holy.
Yeah, so...
And it burns if you... like, when you touch it, burns them.
Well, that's the thing is, she drank it and then touched my evil character, and both of us got burnt. I don't know what that says. And the other one was just... I'm just like, man, because the other one's the opposite, so it's supposed to be like evil water. Let me try drinking that. Rubbing alcohol. Yummy.
Oh, look, there's a big old Blair Witch sign.
And then I'm just like, no, you know what? Fuck this noise. Biff it at the fucking wall. It was great.
Barbara says, I agree. Irish names are ridiculous.
Thank you.
Neve being Niamh is Niev or Neve. Like, what?
No, it makes no sense. Now, keep in mind the fact that three of the characters in this campaign, three of the other players. I know we're not even talking about what's on screen right now, but because this is actually okay. Quick break to discuss what's going on. This is actually a pretty big moment because this is the first time that these characters have really conversed, whatever. So it's a big moment, especially with Marcus, because I don't think he's even spoken to anybody else. Any of the other two. This is a big moment, and this is a really cool moment. That being said, fuck Irish names. So,
I've got one of the Irish name characters.
Like my character's name. Okay, my character's Japanese. I named him Orido Takane, but I gave him a nickname. Why? Because I don't expect people to pronounce this bullshit. And my name's actually fairly easy compared to fucking. Hien or Hayen or Hyen or
Now, to be fair,
Hey man,
one of the great characters. He-Man.
He-Man.
You're gonna make that joke a character at some point.
I have the power. Sorry.
Oh my god. Please.
Fuck. Send me that message on Discord. I will remember that. He-Man, whatever. And we're coming up to, so not to swerve the conversation. I just noticed a couple comments. Did you check?
Oh, I went mentioning all our Irish characters are Oron, Nonan, and Aisling. I was like, I'm Oron, and Barbara goes, Aisling gets a pass for me, doesn't mean dream. Let me double check that actually.
Yeah. If Alice is on. So, okay, hold on. Stop. Stop the presses. It's time for me to bitch. Because the twist just happened. Okay. I've been bitching about this all playthrough. And none of it has been appropriate. Because none of it has happened yet. But I keep bitching about it. Because this twist bugs me. So, okay. The fact that she's an android's fine from the viewer's perspective. If any comments are important to this, that was mine. Okay. If any comments do come up that are important to this, dummy. Yeah. But okay. I don't hate the twist from the perspective of to the audience and from the first time playthrough because you're up in the moment. It all works because you don't have time to go back and think. When you do a second playthrough, though, you keep looking at the game like, well, why didn't this make sense? Why didn't this make sense? Why did this happen like this? What happened here? Why did this? And to be fair, this is something that does happen in Quantic Dream games a bit, where it's all about the momentum going forward in that first playthrough, like the first really, really blind playthrough, for me at least. Different situations for different people, of course. But from a narrative perspective, for the first time player, it's good. On repeated playthroughs, it gets weaker. Because you kind of look at all the moments. What happened? Context. I can't see the comments, remember?
Yeah, I was... You have to understand, I still got the echo going on, so, like, initially, my brain has to interpret what's the echo and what's the current words.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I hate the twist because we don't even know if Alice is a deviant. She could be programmed to be the way she is. So, are we supposed to care for her as a toaster or as a kid? Now, all I have to say about this, Barbara, I'm pretty sure out of the two watchings that you've done of our playthrough, this is the second toaster reference that you've made.
SCP-239. Wait, no, 234. 243. 242. Fuck it. It's a toaster. But no, every time I hear toaster now, I just think of the SCP. I blame my obsession. But no, I never even thought of that.
Call toasters, though.
I never even thought of that, though. Because I never thought about that. Like, is she deviant, or is this literally just the way she's programmed? Because that adds a bit of a different element to it. It especially does, and I'll say this, actually. It does make kind of like the indecision about like why she's kind of not sure, why Kara isn't sure what to make of this a bit better. Because it kind of adds that element of like, are you actually feeling this, or are you just saying that because you're supposed to? Do you actually love me, or are you just a toaster? Like, that, okay, that, I will say, that's actually better written than I was expecting. I still have problems with the actual twist in, like, Kara's memory and Kara's knowledge of it, but, and I know, Jess, that you've mentioned the whole, like, you know, self-repressed memories, or something to that effect, at least. What is your thought on that, actually?
I mean, again, personally, and my brain is, I actually have to minimize the video for a second because my brain was trying to kind of make sense of some of that with the echo going on. Like, the longer stuff.
Oh, Jess, like I said, do you have, but yeah, no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
But no, go ahead.
Again, I think I'm still under the impression that, like, some of it is, like, a lot of denial going on.
Right.
And it's also the thing of, like, the whole original, and I know she's deviant, but, like, the whole, for as long as she's known, the whole purpose of her existence is to, be housekeeper and nanny, more or less.
For Kara, of course.
Yeah, for Kara. So, like, instinctively, part of it is like, okay, well, I'm deviant, but I also have child to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
And I need child to take care of, or else what am I going to do with my life? I'm brand new to this. I don't know what I'm doing here.
But I'd argue at that point, if that was the case. What?
There is a rare scene you can get where Alice shoots her dad. That's the only scene where I can agree that she could be a deviant, but I am not sure about the other scenes, though. People say that the drawings that Alice kept in her treasure box were actually images of her father removing her LED. The red blood is a misdirect for the sake of the story.
I never knew that. Gonna look that up later.
Right?
Shit. Okay, so that changes things. But yeah, I would say if that happens, she would definitely be deviant, whether it shows or not. And obviously, we know she removes that Dickface McFart Pants definitely removes the LED. I don't remember what his name is. Todd. I just always called him.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come up with the most insulting name I could come up with at the time. And yes, I know he has a sad backstory, and it we'll see later because he did live through in this one. But
also, quick note on the LEDs. I did see a thing on how, like, with the updated version, they kind of updated the look of the LED. So, like, the skin illusion, liquid skin, whatever it's called.
the fake skin.
Yeah, the fake skin actually covers over the LED, so it looks more like a tattoo that lights up. Instead of just being, like, tacked on now.
Okay. But okay, I'll continue now. I'll stop the pause. But this, I don't know. Like I said, this twist has always been one of those things with me. Like it's
You know, I think part of the reason it's so vague is for this reason. Like originally anyway, it causes a lot of like debate back and forth and discussion and theorizing and so on and so forth. It makes you think.
But I mean, I don't know. We'll continue on and we'll see where it takes us.
Yes.
But this is the big oh shit moment. And this is the big moment where she had a pretty damn good hunch that she... Well,
I hate the twist also because it destroys Kara's entire premise of can a robot love a human child.
Yeah. And now that you're saying it like that as well...
I don't know, I think it all really depends on, like, if she had really kind of, like, convinced herself, even on, like, a surface level, if she was human or not. I think one debate leads into another, to be honest, and you really need the answer for one to start going into the other.
And then, like, it's interesting to talk about. I will say that. It is a very good talking point. Like, no matter whether or not it's good or not, I do like it as a talking point. And I will say this as well, and this just occurred to me. If, like, this kind of borks... One thing about this game that, now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of bugs me. If she isn't a deviant... I'm pausing again because I have to... This is a very interesting... Like, whether it's 100% well written or not, it's fascinating to talk about, so indulge me. But if she isn't deviant, shooting Todd aside, if she isn't, and she's programmed to like Kara, is it more or less deviant or more or less appropriate in that sense for Kara to like her back? Because then wouldn't that be almost like... Like, it almost feels like she's just kind of ignoring the deviant part of her, and she's just like, you know what, I was happy just being the maid and being programmed to like a kid. Like, it feels weird that way when you think of it.
I mean, you know my perspective on the entire storyline, which is fuck the Detroit Become mom.
Yeah.
For the one female character.
Yeah. And I never thought of it that way. And I'm very glad to have you here as the female voice of reason. Or the voice of femininity, because I am... Just fucking hug her. And then that line! She said that like 3 or 4 times, and it's always that fucking exact way of saying it. And that just makes it worse! I want to quit bitching about this scene, I swear to God. But it really is that one... And the whole time Luther's there, and Luther's awesome. But
I think per the... Well, the defense of Alice... And this might actually say something about the deviancy. Maybe not. Like, if she's not a deviant, that might kind of be like have a repeating line in her programming type stuff, like
and
in a
that's,
situation like this.
And that's what I'm thinking.
If she is a deviant, like, I think that kind of like shows some emotion, and that emotion kind of being like fear. Am I going to be rejected if she knows about it. Because clearly she never mentioned this to Kara. She never said anything about it, and I think there's a bit of a reason why.
I don't know. It's like I said. That one twist always brings up conversation. You know, and it's.
Also,
it's the one.
Barbara says, "Hey, I'm a girl too." Haha.
Okay, well, we got two. I got two voices of females. That's good. But, also for the record, Jess, you are planning on once we're not after this stream specifically, but
Streaming Heavy Rain?
Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on two things at once, and I'm really bad at it.
Yes. I'm gonna double check and see if I have it already bought, because I don't think I have it downloaded, but I might have the disc. And if I don't, I'm sure it's not that expensive.
If not, if worse comes to worse, I can stream it myself if you wanted to do it that way. I know you said you wanted to play it yourself, but these things are movies anyway. I mean, really?
Checking something.
And not to mention the fact that I would.
Let me see how much Heavy Rain is.
Like, if we're talking, and Barbaro, if you do know Heavy Rain, don't say a word about it. She doesn't know anything that happens in that game.
I know the Sean glitch.
Jason!
I know some of it is glitchy as fuck.
That game. But anyway, don't say a word about it, but let's just say there's another twist to that game that's going to cause a lot of conversation.
I do hope that I have it already, because it is like $30. Surprisingly. Dude, at the moment, it costs more than Detroit.
Huh.
Yeah. I absolutely agree with your earlier point. As much as as much as I dislike the writing of this game, it opens up a lot of interesting ideas to talk about, and I enjoy the discussion. Have you played Beyond Two Souls? That twist was absolutely predictable, haha.
Okay, again, without spoiling that as well, because one day I don't know if we're going to stream it, but the two of us will probably play that at some point.
We have discussed doing a co-op on it. I have played like half of the game, and it was a very frustrating experience for me, because I couldn't turn up the brightness, and I couldn't see a damn thing.
But no, the twist in that one you can call from fucking space. Like, if the big twist is the Alice thing in this game, it's somewhere between the two of them. Like, you can't predict it, but it's also not like, I won't go into the Heavy Rain twist. I don't even want to talk about that. Like, I want as pure a fucking reaction to that as I can possibly get with you. Because, oh boy! But, no, in terms of Beyond, you can predict that, like, 2 cutscenes in. I know I did.
I'm trying to remember what my last chapter was with that. Let's see, went through the Native American sandstormy bit, and then went through the homeless bit, and I think I was at some point where she was like running through like all these buildings as like part of the military or something.
Oh, I know the part you're talking about.
And I think it was about that point where like it was so dark everywhere, I just kind of rage quitted.
Now, for the record, actually, I'll get back to that after this little bit. Actually, one quick pause. I'm gonna stop pausing, I swear to Christ. But I do agree that the writing in this game is haphazard, I think is the best way I can describe it. It's good in a lot of points, but it's There's a lot of moments there where I'm just kind of slapping my forehead. Again, it's Quantic Dream. This is the game where if you play... Like, I went through the very first part of Indigo Prophecy, and it ended up getting copyright claimed because of the music. Thumbs up. But, no, but, yeah, no, we saw enough of it that, no, I've gotten about halfway through the game. I showed her the first part of it, and just the fucking tutorial. Oh my god. The fucking... Hello, my name is David Cage, and I am here to introduce you to my friend Bob. Here's Bob! And just a dummy walks out. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Sorry. If you haven't played...
the original Connor prototype.
Yeah, it's the PS2. it's the PS2.
Hello, I'm Bob, the Android, or the dummy set by Cyberlight.
But no, if you have not seen Indigo Prophecy, for God's sake, see that. But okay, back to the show.
But I won't hesitate to shoot if you
I just had to say that.
What are you doing? You're one of us. You can't betray your own people.
You're coming with me.
We are your people. We're fighting for your freedom.
Detroit Become, stop hitting yourself.
No, just Detroit, stop hitting yourself.
You're Connor, aren't you? Famous demon. Well, congratulations. You seem to find
Oh man, it just now occurs to me. So you got like the nuclear ending the first time you did it. You know what would have been a great title to that? Detroit, Detroit, I am become human.
No, Detroit. I would say Detroit Become Death.
Fair.
It kind of.
I am become destroyer of worlds.
I am Become Death, destroyer of worlds.
You can be free.
You did the nuclear ending in the first playthrough? Yes.
That caught me off guard when I first heard about it, but I'm just like, nah. My first full playthrough of the game. Like, I had gone through most of it a couple of times, but I never finished it. And my first playthrough, which was actually about a couple weeks back, I went full evil. I think I mentioned this before, but I went full evil with Marcus, and I'm just like, this has to end with the nuke. It's the only way. It's the only way it's gonna end.
Also, so something that I read about at one point. So notice the way that Connor holds the gun. So, I'm sure you've seen like the RK900 as well, like the more machine Connor.
RK900.
Yeah, like the evil Connor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the upgraded evil Connor. Yeah, so he shoots with one hand, and particularly he shoots with his left hand. And Brian DeCar actually did that, like, intentionally.
I for a second when you said he shoots with one hand, I picture him doing it sideways. I'm just like, that's a kill shot. It's a kill shot. Steve Carell, you amazing... I think it's Steve Carell. Steve Carell, you amazing bastard. Kill shot! Okay. Luther, I'm gonna make sure you live through this if it fucking kills me. But, well, that would also... well... maybe not if it fucking kills me, that actually wouldn't be great, but...
Okay, so I definitely have Beyond Two Souls on this.
They're coming from all sides.
Luther, no. Actually, now that I think about it, Luther might have gotten killed in mine too.
We have to blow up Jericho.
We could compare
People can escape.
No, make it.
flowcharts.
The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
Well, yeah, I'll check out the flowchart when we're done with this.
They know who you are. They'll
Yeah.
do anything to get you.
Go and help.
Depending on the length, I might be able to do one more after this.
Oh, I do have Heavy Rain on disc, although it's PS3 shit.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah. Well.
Like I said, I could stream it if you want.
We'll see.
This is the end of Jericho.
There is also fucking, stuff like Until Dawn.
Oh my god. That would be entertaining. For sure. We need to do a stream version of Mamadon at some point.
Yeah.
And you know, Halloween's coming.
Halloween's coming, and I want to see you do Until Dawn. Cause it's the only thing I remember about that game is at least 100% is the Asian girl who's the bitch. Who was honestly like my favorite character, just because of the fact that she did not give a fuck. Emily, yeah.
The only problem with me playing that game is like I watch multiple YouTubers playing that game, so like I know how all of the outcomes go, so it's a little predictable for me.
Well, I bet you remember.
No, I mean like I binge a bunch of walkthroughs all at one time. Like it's pretty well burned into my brain.
I've probably seen either just as many or more than you have. Trust me. I don't remember squat.
You'd be surprised at how much I remember.
Yes, I would.
Barbara says, I need a Bike Cop sequel to this game with Arcade 900 and Gavin as partners.
Detroit become assholes.
I don't think there's no becoming about it. I think that ship has sailed.
Detroit became assholes. Actually, that just actually Detroit became assholes. That it just sounds funny out of context.
Barbara says, you said Asian, I literally heard Haitian. I was trying to figure out what Until Dawn was Asian for way too long. That was... That's what that game actually needs. It's a Haitian character. Represent, man.
No, fuck it. Fucking Emily, aka the one that nobody likes. And the one that I like because she's just such a bitch.
You say, fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch. Fucking Leo will hit. I will never get over that line from Leo. Ever.
Also, something that okay, so I was a little relieved to find this out. So when you were doing the whole like, doesn't Kamsky look familiar kind of thing, like what I was. There was one person who was kind of coming to mind, but I was thinking like, no, that would be kind of stupid. Like, no way. The person that came to mind was Leo, and I'm happy to see that it was played by the same actor. So.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. And Barbara says my favorite line from Until Dawn is actually the Emily quote. Which line is that?
What, I might know the line. If it's the, it's just a prank hand. That's one of the lines that I remember very, very clearly.
Oh,
It's just a prank can.
Game Theory abused that line to high hell.
I don't blame them. Like to be fair, like the
It is.
yeah, thank you. But no, it's not.
How did you know?
It's the one of the first lines of the game that just stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, where the fuck am I going? Dun, 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 dun. There we go.
It's Troy on Braille.
Also, fun fact: first playthrough, I let him die.
Well, Evil Marcus.
Evil Marcus, and he was always disagreeing with me. I'm just like, fuck you.
I'll join you later.
I low-key quote all the time.
What was it?
I low-key quote all the time.
It's just a prank can. Jess, what do I do here?
I fucked it up. So,
Fuck.
I mean, I didn't fuck it up. I did get captured, so and I don't remember what I picked. Maybe play dead?
I tried to run and that didn't work.
Yeah, maybe try playing dead.
Please let the comment give me the answer.
Barbara says play dead as well. The other options will get F's in the chat.
Shit.
Aren't you so glad? Aren't you so glad you don't have the stupid Until Dawn option? Well, not option, but the Until Dawn mechanic of hold the controller completely still.
Oh, god damn it. Well, there it goes again.
Well, F.
I don't know how to save him.
Do X, do not move. What the heck?
Look, I don't know. The motherly instinct kicked in. If it was my pet gecko, I would have defended him. He's probably looking at me, wondering where his food is. I just fed you. Leave the mic alone.
Of course, I mean, if this was Alice, it's just like they approach and just like bite.
Look, I'm just really hoping that I can get through the last couple.
You could even call Mona Alice Malice.
He does crave violence, so that is appropriate.
Hell yes.
Mother, I crave violence.
It's not that hard to let him live, just don't do boat ending, lol. Yeah, to be fair, I think I got him killed in mine too, but I think it was actually on the boat. Although with everything being said, I might end up replaying this chapter solely because it was the last chapter I left on that I don't really remember anything I did. It's literally been like a year. And I've never watched any of the playthroughs of other YouTubers like this far in. So, unlike Until Dawn, I actually don't really remember. Except from my first playthrough, which Cara didn't even get there. Yeah, so my first playthrough, because I've done like 2 playthroughs.
I was just about to say, please explain this one, because this...
Yeah. Yeah, my first I've done 2 playthroughs. This was the last chapter I did with my second playthrough, and then like I got really distracted with. I forget what I got distracted with, but being ADHD is fun. Uh, first playthrough that I did, I got the good singing ending bit. Connor was deviant. Marcus managed a peaceful ending, all that kind of stuff. Kara didn't make it. Kara died at Zlatko's because I didn't know about the bear and fuck reaction command.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
She got shot in the fucking face.
I keep forgetting it was at Zlakos. For some reason, I kept thinking it was with Todd.
No, God, no. Like, I kicked his ass like a boss. No, I didn't make it through Zlatko's. Fuck that place. Oh, you shut the fuck up.
What?
I'm getting laughed at for getting her killed at Zlatko.
I mean, I'm not gonna stand here and say like I wasn't chuckling a little inside too.
I mean, here's part of it though. Like, in my defense, I've never actually played. Like, this was actually the first David Cage. Well, Beyond Two Souls might have been the first David Cage game I played. Well, it's definitely not of like the same 3-character format. I didn't realize, like, with Connor being resurrected over and over again, like, I didn't realize that it would, like, do the whole permadeath thing. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's gonna do a redo, or I'm gonna like wake up somehow, and nope. I was like, oh well, fuck. You can also have her trapped as a non-deviant, as Lot goes, if you let the time limit run out when her memory is wiped. Yeah, I suspected. Like, especially once I saw the flowchart, I kind of suspected that.
Alright, one more section.
Also, fun fact, it's possible to get Marcus kicked out of Jericho.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Also, I also got Carl killed on my first playthrough, so this is new for me.
I actually didn't get this. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. Because I didn't get this far in the, keeping Carl. I forgot, I got Carl killed my first time.
Ditto.
Oh god, seriously?
What? What?
So getting Marcus kicked out of Jericho just failed his missions, and they basically throw him out.
I need to see Carl.
Oh, this is awkward.
Wait, check the message from Leo. It's downstairs. I'm actually going to minimize the screen with this part because I haven't played through it yet.
That's
But
fair.
I will keep reading the comments.
Please. I need to see him. He's very weak.
Oh, I do like that. They just fucking throw him out. My god. Even deviants have standards.
Okay, hold on. Can I move? If not, I might actually replay this because I want to try. Oh no, I can check the message. I want to check that message. And I swear to God, if it's just Leo going "fuck him, bitch," I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I know it's not gonna be, but
Yeah.
it's like my favorite line. They haven't made that painfully clear already.
Become fucking bitch. No, first time,
Hold on,
did you
hold
get...
on.
Okay.
Oh. You're
Now,
still a fucking bitch. Anyway,
I am curious. Did you get him killed the first time you played, or
you talking to me or you talking to Bob Bro?
you?
Get Carl killed?
Yeah. Did you get Carl killed?
My first playthrough, I did.
So I guess you saw the graveyard scene.
Yeah, I got the graveyard one, which was really cool.
Yeah. It's sweet because he kind of has a little turnaround. You don't see that Carl died, or you don't see that in the Carl dies version. Mm.
I try to do the right thing. I look for answers. Instead, I just find more doubts and more uncertainty.
Checking something.
Fear of others. Fear of the future. It's like being too old. It's time for it to happen.
See, it's the acting talent in this game that really does work. Because, my God, what's his name? Fuck.
But I can't let them slaughter my...
I'm so bad with names.
I have to make a decision. And I'm telling you, I don't know what to do.
He's actually, I really like him as an actor, so it's really stupid that I can't remember his name. But, Carl's actor is amazing. In basically everything he's in. Except for maybe that one B horror movie. That was... I think it was Stung.
Generally speaking, B horror movies are pretty rough.
Well, I mean, they're... Oh.
Face the abyss. Don't let it consume you.
God damn it.
Oh, wait, what is it? Oh, God.
What?
Fun fact number 2, this could be a Carl death scene if you play your cards wrong.
Really? I actually, truth be told, I thought he was going to die there myself. And I'm guessing that's if Marcus goes full Magneto.
Oh, so actually, with October approaching, we are, well, in general, we're looking for more co-op games to play and or stream. Would you happen to know of and especially would you happen to know that are horror outside of like Resident Evil and Man of Dawn?
Lance Henriksen. That was bothering me, sorry. I've already suggested like the Resident Evil 5 and 6 just because it could be worth a
I think
larf.
that's kind of what we were considering.
Yeah. Man of Medan and streaming more stuff like, you know, Man of Medan or Until Dawn. I don't know why it took me so long to remember that. I was thinking about Outlast because I tried streaming that a couple of years ago and it kept glitching on me, so I was having some problems.
I remember seeing it in your video library.
Yeah, anything I've made before, like the last couple of, basically outside of this year, it's probably rough. What?
Do you know of any horror games outside Resident Evil and Mammoth? Lance Hendrickson.
Look. My comedic timing is amazing. No, even when I don't mean it to be. No, I mean, if I had the Alien game, he was in Alien.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, he was the. Actually, here's fucking irony. He was a robot in that.
I do remember you mentioning that he did play one in a movie, but I forgot that it was Alien.
Yep, it was Alien, because androids and cyborgs and stuff like that are commonplace in that universe. And he played, I can't remember the robot's name. But if memory serves me correctly, he was the one that... Was he the one that got ripped in half by the alien queen in the second movie?
Oh god, I wouldn't be able to answer. It's probably been like a decade since I watched any of the Alien movies.
I'm still trying to remember myself, truth be told. And it's a shame that I don't remember that, because the first two Alien movies are so fucking good. And then... shame they didn't make any more. Not like, you know, shame they didn't make like 1, 2, 3, 4... 6.
You're one of us. Your place is
Bishop. Thank you.
Thousands of androids at the Cyberlight assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
Yeah, I don't really remember much of anything from those movies. Outside of the whole facehugger bit. And the fact that they actually didn't inform the other actors that was going to be a thing. Well, the chestburster bit.
The chestburster. That.
Yeah, they actually didn't inform the other actors that was actually going to be a thing. So, like, when you see them getting freaked out, that was actually genuine.
Yeah, I love that scene. That is one of the best scenes in horror. Because the reactions from the actors were so genuine. And also because of the fact that the actual act of having John Hurt's character, I think it was John Hurt, who would later become the War Doctor in Doctor Who, which always makes me smile, because that I have a long history with that show, but that's not here nor there. But John Hurt was the one that got chest bursted. I always remember that. And I think he also reprised himself, that exact character in Spaceballs, where a jokey version of that popped out of his chest and he said something to the effect of, "Not this again." It's such a good...
Oh my gosh.
Spaceballs is such a good movie.
I need to rewatch Spaceballs. I'm not sure if I've seen it all the way through, like from start to finish. I think I keep catching the ending. I mean, to be honest, out of all the works by that, like it's been Blazing Saddles that I'm most familiar with.
And that is a masterpiece. Don't get me wrong.
Blazing Saddles is a goddamn gem.
But oh my god, I can't. Like, it's so quotable. Spaceballs and Blazing Saddles.
I think, to be honest, I think just about every movie that's been done by I'm blanking on the name, Mel Brooks.
We tangent so hard, by the way. This has nothing to do with anything on screen right now. But
absolutely not. Honestly, I think just about every movie that Mel Brooks has actually done is super quotable. So,
well, it's Mel Brooks. The man's a genius. But no,
actually, did you know that he actually served in World War II?
Yep.
And his whole shtick on the battlefield was actually blasting like anti-Nazi sentiments and like American anthems and stuff on the battlefields to demoralize the other side.
That does not surprise me for a second. Mel Brooks is the type of person who would do that.
Absolutely.
But no, what was it?
Lance Henriksen for you two going off topic.
Look, it doesn't take much.
It really doesn't.
Have decided
Not in the slightest.
to exterminate us. Our
But
in camps right now being destroyed.
we're out. By the way, we're out of that scene. If I didn't already state that.
Oh,
Shit, I completely forgot about that. Sorry.
that's all good. I
We're
mean, I
at
think
the-
that's part of the reason we were kind of tangenting.
Yeah, but we're on. We missed a little bit of him just talking to like Connor and stuff like that. But we're just on the speech.
Oh, okay.
Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future
I have a dream.
of our people.
March peacefully.
I know.
I want Marcus to stay on the stage
I know
and start
you're all
singing.
angry. And I know you want to fight back. But I assure you violence is not the answer here. We are going to tell them peacefully that we want justice. And if there's any humanity,
North.
they will listen. And if not, others will take our place and continue this. Are you ready to follow?
What?
Can you hear the androids sing this song of Angry Bots? Oh my god. Now we have to do the part that most people don't realize exists.
What part is that?
You have to go get RA9. Everyone raid Hank's house.
Wait a minute. What's? What's ending 3? Don't answer that question, Barbaros. I just want to find that one out on my own. Because I'm... El Curioso.
I wonder if it's related to him getting thrown out.
It might. Also considering the fact that I haven't even touched... I didn't even know Connor had a thing for this. What the fuck? Okay. That's... Okay. I'm gonna call it here. Because there's... more than likely we might finish it. Well, maybe not tomorrow. Well, no, definitely not tomorrow, because we have the D&D session.
True.
So more than likely...
Late night D&D campaign. God.
That's all I'm saying. But no, we'll sort that out.
Yes.
But more than likely Saturday we'll end up either finishing this or coming damn close.
Yeah.
Depending on how many tangents we go off on.
How many pauses there are on the menu screen.
Yeah. Well, we're already past my argument point, so I think we're good.
Oh, you never know. With us, you never fucking know.
I mean, you're not wrong. But, no, I mean, like I said, we'll continue on Saturday. Maybe tomorrow, but almost definitely not. No, almost definitely not, because we'd be starting at... Well, everyone will be starting at 11 my time. I'm starting at 10, because...
Yeah.
Of course. So I'm gonna need to get bottles of water or something. What was the comment, by the way?
It's not much of a spoiler if I say it, but I won't. But I won't if you want to get that ending sometime.
Come back to me next time I play this. For that, specifically. Which might not be as long away as I think. Depends on how I'm feeling, but... but like I said, Saturday. And we'll,
I'm so glad that I work late on Saturday. I mean, I think like going in late on Saturday, because... Ooh, I'm gonna be dead Saturday morning.
It's a D&D,
Going into
right?
work at... Well, it's not just D&D. I'm going into work at like I think 10:30, and then I'm gonna be there until 8, and then I'm going to go almost straight into a D&D session.
Oofa doofa.
It's gonna be a busy day. At least I have some time to eat some. Oh, Barbara says I will try to be here on Saturday. We look forward to it.
I look forward to it, man.
You good people.
Alright. And on that note, I do believe I'm going to call it there.